they try to get back into the college football playoff this season. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Looking to pass, it's Carr. Snags the quick throw.
It's a nice delivery by the quarterback. An easy completion sets yourself up for second and short.
So a solid gain of 8 sets him up second and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. They'll run it from the gun, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Face third down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. Can he make it to the marker? He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on third down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That's caught. It's Gilbert. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
To throw, it's Carr. Here comes the rush. Pump over the middle. It's Gilbert. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make first downs, and now getting the ball across the 50, clearly now in scoring range. And as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself, no sacks. You can't take a negative play and knock yourself out of field goal range.
And the back now goes in motion. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Seventh play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's brought down, but the defense swipes the ball in the first drive of the game. Behind the quarterback now in the pistol. It's a draw to the back. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the handoff. Has the first down and more. He's got a crease. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Alabama. They draw first blood in this national title game. And for this offense, that possession was more like it. Maybe they flushed out some of the early nerves in this championship game, really executed that time to jump on top.
I totally agree. That first series, it really didn't look like them. We've covered them all year long, in particular down this stretch run, and that first series really wasn't what they were all about. But this is the brand of football that we have seen over the last few weeks. It's efficient, it's physical, and in particular on the outside, these guys can go and get it. So beautiful drive right there and sticking in the end zone, garnering that early momentum, huge for a national championship game.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Defense is coming after him. Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
This is a really poor decision. You've got to manage the game as a quarterback, make your offense right. Here, it's the first play of the drive, and as soon as you break contain and you're outside of the pocket, you cannot take a sack. That ball has got to be thrown into the 5th row, burn the ball, create 2nd and 10 rather than 2nd and forever.
From the 15-yard line, it's 2nd and long. To throw, it's Carr. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Well, Chris, this set of downs was doomed from the start. You take a sack on first down, it's going to be 2nd and long, and now you're throwing the football because you have to. The defense is ready, it's an incompletion, and now it's 3rd and long.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Escapes the pocket. Past the 30. He goes out of bounds. The game moves the ball to the 30.
It can be really difficult, Chris, to scramble against nickel defense. You've got this 5th defensive back on the field, which means that there's just more speed and athleticism. You've got eyes in the backfield, and they can pursue and bring this quarterback down. This is where you really have to make a read, beat this.
It's a fake. The up man has it. They make the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I ran into the special teams coordinator in the hallway yesterday prior to our meeting, and he said they wanted to fake a punt, and sure enough, they're able to do so. Not only that, but they get the first down and really maintain the momentum in this game.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Gives it to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Sticking with the running game. And they'll get him down that time.
Well, this is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
Third down coming up after that running play. This time they're all over the running back, and they tackle him for a loss.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. On first down, it's play action. And looking for a big play here. Hook inside the red zone and still running. Touchdown. He breaks away for the touchdown. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Play action here on first down. Makes a quick catch. And they make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to an end. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They call the counter run here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
To throw, it's Carr. And the pressure's on. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on third down, and here they're able to do that.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Using his legs. It's Hill. Breaks into the clear. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Here, Chris, you've got to understand the situation here. As a quarterback, you've got a big lead. You cannot put the ball in harm's way. That was a disaster waiting to happen, almost picked off. Got to be careful with the football.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Delayed handoff. Tackled short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
We'll see what he can do with the return. Goes out of bounds, but a nice play out across the 35. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Dropping back, it's Carr. Put up by the receiver. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. So the catch sets up 2nd and very short and plenty of options for the offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
These linebackers are so fast. Watch them right here get behind the line of scrimmage. It's a big tackle for loss, and now the offense is behind the chains.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He escapes the pocket. Took contact on the throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
That is great execution by this quarterback. It's 3rd and short, and they decide to put the ball in his hands and allow him to make the decision down the field. And he's able to get the completion and move the chains. Not only that, but he's moving it all the way down the field.
The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You've got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Heading left after the handoff. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
The key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for the wide out. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
And now Notre Dame will spend their 2nd timeout. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the handoff. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Important 2nd down play coming up. They're going to run it. Some hard running there through a tackle. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. And then first down, right back to the running game. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Looking to pass this time. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. What a catch! Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. The Irish now use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. The offense will go for here on fourth down and 3. Before they run the play, they'll call timeout. Want to discuss this fourth down call. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field going for it on fourth down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
What a massive stop by this defense. Inside of a minute, one possession game. Those are the types of plays you look back on, and they are the most meaningful snaps of the game.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. To the air. It's Carr. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, what a grab. Here he goes. That's the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? Off the play fake on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And just like that, in one play, they moved into scoring position at the 23. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. It's picked up. It's a live ball. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? At the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Irish. No chance to catch him there.
Massive touchdown right here in a tie ball game going into the half, and they're able to get the ball in the end zone, take the lead, and no time left for the opposition. That is just a crucial point in this game, and great execution by this offense.
They knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. And they finally feature their elite wide receiver. We've been wondering, Joe, where is this guy? They haven't looked to him that much. May need to make a play to make up this deficit.
And, Chris, I will give this defense credit because they have rolled their coverage over the top of this great wide receiver. But as a quarterback, you're down in this game. Now it's the second half. At some point, you just got to say, I got to go down with my best. You got to target him, and you got to target him often.
They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Caught behind the line. It's 4. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Can he get there on the ground? Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
Alabama looking to convert on 4th down here. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. 4th down completion to the left. Bring him down, but not before he converts that 4th down play. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
On the move now. It's intercepted, threw it across his body. He can go. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, that's certainly not what they drew up at halftime. You try to make adjustments as a coaching staff and really impress on your players. The importance of that first series of the 3rd quarter, and that's just a terrible mistake by the quarterback and a huge turnover for the defense.
Motion now from the tight end. Looking for a gap. It's Mobley. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
He shrinks the tackle. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Dropping back. It's Carr. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on 3rd down.
Punting team on the field. The defense stops the drive with that sack. And that pump will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Coming after him. slides down to avoid the tackle.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is what makes this defensive tackle so good. The ability to rush the quarterback from the interior. And here, even on play action, he's able to destroy the blocks in front of him, get into the backfield, and get to the quarterback. Big fella doing work.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Chris, this was always a pet peeve of mine as a quarterback when the play caller would give you a play action on third and long. Who are you faking out? Nobody. Defense doesn't buy it. There's nowhere to go with the football, and he's got to hold it and take a sack.
So the offense begins this drive backed up at the 4-yard line. Trying to find room. It's Young. Look out, he's breaking free. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game. Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Keeping it on the ground here. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You've got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you've got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Dropping back. It's Carr. Grab near the sticks. It's Mobley. Out of bounds after a solid gain. Moves the ball across the 40. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. As we hit the quarter break, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Open field ahead. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. They go back to the receiver, who's had a really effective game, Joel. So far, the defense really hasn't had an answer for it.
And, Chris, the best part about it is that they're using the RPO, and that's what's forcing the defense to have to try to stay honest. They can't double-team the wide receiver. They can't even bracket the wide receiver, because then they would just run the football with that RPO, run-pass option. Beautiful scheme to get him the ball.
They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, fourth quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Dropping back, it's Carr. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up.
Oh, this is so demoralizing to a quarterback. You think you execute and you throw a touchdown pass, but the defense times it up perfectly and they jar the ball loose. It is tough to recover from this on the next snap for a quarterback.
Here we go, seventh play of this drive in the championship game. Third down and short. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
This offense building into third down success, getting to 3rd and 1, and then they can allow the offensive line to win up front. And this is a nice job by the back, finding the soft spot and getting the conversion. Again, though, 1st and 2nd down success is what leads to 3rd down success.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Chris, I've never been a huge fan of the screen pass on first down because the defense is in base defense. Generally speaking, they're ready to defend the run or the pass, and to successfully throw a screen, you've got to get those defensive linemen up the field in an obvious passing situation.
Now it's second down here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. The shotgun running play call. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football. You play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
Running out of time in the pocket, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Boy, monster kick upcoming here. He makes this one. It's a 2-possession game. I really love their chances. He's got to just focus and kick this one through the uprights.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
That is exactly what they wanted to do on this drive. Take some time off the clock, get themselves into scoring range, and extend the lead to a 2-possession lead here in the fourth quarter. Check, check, and check. Great job by this offense, and the kicker rolls out there and just buries it.
Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And following the return, we have an injured player down on the field. The sophomore safety. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. On the ground, it's Hill. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
They'll hand it off. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. The offense going with the hurry up. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the mental error there backs him up 5 yards, makes it 2nd down and long. He's looking to throw. flips it to the back across the middle. And he'll be brought down. Third down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
It's way too easy of a touchdown for this offense. Just an easy throw on the outside on the fly route. Clearly there's been a breakdown in coverage. They've got to fix this. Nobody should be that open down the field.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. It's out of bounds as a short gain on the play. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Grinding away with their running game. Oh, they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And the Tide will now spend their first time out here. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Looking to throw. It's Carr. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and a chance there for a game-changing interception. Couldn't quite come up with it. Sets up third down now.
That is a poor decision by this quarterback. That's not the matchup that you want. The coverage is tight. Really should have been intercepted. I think the quarterback got away with that one. Sigh of relief from that offensive coordinator that that's not a turnover.
Third and 10. They'd love to force another incompletion and preserve some clock. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's looking to scramble. Oh, look out. He's got open space. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. First down. Looking to throw the football. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
It's so important as a quarterback that you understand the momentum of the game and the possession. And they're able to gain some yards on that last snap and then give it all back on this snap. This quarterback's got to do a better job understanding the situation and maintaining the momentum of the drive.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Got an opening here. First down and more. He's still running. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Power soars into the end zone. The Irish punch back. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's going to have to carry this offense. And wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. And so the drive starts with pretty decent field position. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. The Fighting Irish will call their first timeout. A chance to huddle up on the sideline and figure out the next move. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Edwards. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly.
That's a great start to this drive, and they do not have to panic. There's a lot of time left. Remember, clock stops, the ball goes out of bounds. Clock stops once you get a first down. There's a ton of time left. They just need to...
And it's intercepted. Beautiful.